empty. That part is always empty with babies. And the same thing applies to when you buy a memory card. When it is new in your phone,
Yeah.
before you put anything on it, it becomes useless for you. But when you put maybe music, images, what, so it now has value because it stores some valuable information for you that you use during your entertainment kind of work.
Yes.
So that is all with characteristics. So there are some other characteristics that we left out. Can talk about communication. This characteristic, of course, all devices must be, a computer must be able to communicate to other devices or to the user. So this communication is very, very important. There is another one called versatility or versatile.
Yeah.
Versatility. So this one, the ability of a computer to perform many tasks at the same time. You see, use your phone to play music. At the same time, you are on WhatsApp sending messages. At the same time, you are downloading something from internet. So that's versatility. So computers are able to perform a number of tasks at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is versatility. So let me add these things in this research box. Okay, I'll fix. Okay. Also, we are having, let us talk about that with characteristics of computers. Let us now look at this other very important topic in ICT. This topic is called the computer system.
Okay.
Computer system finds a set of interrelated components that work together to achieve a common objective. Computer system is a set of interrelated components that work together to achieve a common objective. We say the elements of the computer system are complementary. That means one cannot work without the others.
Yes.
Now, what are those components that make up a computer system? And in our definition, we say the computer system is a set of interrelated components that work together to achieve a common objective. The common objective here is to convert the data and turn it into information. Remember the difference between data and information.
Yes.
So converting data to make it meaningful, that is the objective of all the elements that make up a computer system. Some of the elements that make up a computer system include the hardware.
Yes.
That is one of them. We have the software. We have the user, and we have the others that are not listed on this list. So let me talk about them right here. So the elements that make up computer system, they include hardware, firmware, software, data/information, procedure. How many are these? 1, 2, 5. Some books include the communication, make them 6. So you know already what communication is in relation to computer. That is the ability of a computer or the ability of a device to send information from its source to the receiving device.
Yes.
But now let us look at these elements first of all. Back to our image, you can see that this user here, it is we, the people, the human beings. And you can still, when you're talking about humanware, it is the same as people, is the same as the user, call it humans. We call it technically humanware. But it means we, the people. So it is we, the people, that tell this computer what to do.
Yes.
You want to turn it on, it is you who press its power button before it turns on. If you don't do that, it does not do anything. You hear people say, computers are very, very intelligent. Yes, they are very intelligent, but without human beings, they are not.
Yeah.
Because it is we that give us, that give it that intelligence that it has. So without we the people, it cannot be very intelligent to that level. Then we have this hardware. You can see hardware like keyboard, hardware like the system unit. Actually, all these are hardware components. Let me see. Where did we put it? These ones here. This one, this one, this one.
Monitor, keyboard, mouse.
They are hardware. So without those hardware components, work even when the human being is there to work, because the human being is able to control how the operations work by moving these hardware components.
Yes.
So they are equally important in the computer system. Then you see, like, this is a graph. A graph, it can be the music player, it can be the browser which you use to surf the internet. So that is the software. The software is the machine's intelligence. The software tells the hardware what to do and how to do it. For example, yeah, the software is the machine's intelligence, is the computer's intelligence.
Yeah.
So it tells the computer hardware what to do and how to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it tells the computer hardware what to do and how to do it.
How to do it.
Yes, that is software. Let me give you an example, which we shall look at in future also. But if you have a memory card, can you just look at it and tell the space you are left unused?
By holding it in mere hands?
By merely removing it from your phone and look at it.
No.
Can you tell?
No, you can't tell.
You can't tell. Now, the software is the one that enables that communication between we, the people, and the hardware. So when you put it in a computer or in your mobile phone, the mobile phone has the software that is capable of detecting the size of that memory card, the size, the amount of space used, and the amount of space left. And then it prints for you that report from the computer. And then you get to know that this one is like this and like this. So without software, you cannot communicate to the hardware. So that's why the software is also equally important in the computer system.
Yes.
Then we also have another one. We said another component or the element that make up the computer system is data or information. In this one last time, and the explanations remain the same. Data, the facts and figures about an object.
Object that carries less or no meaning at all.
That carries less or no meaning. Whereas this one is processed data that adds language.
Meaning.
This one. Then procedure. Procedure is a step-by-step instruction taken to accomplish a task. You see, when I want to make this word bigger and bolded, the first procedure, I select it. The second procedure, I move to the Home tab, I click on B, and also click on this to make it big.
Yeah.
So those step-by-step instructions taken to accomplish a task is what we call procedure. We also use it in our daily lives, like when you're going to cook rice, what do you do first? We assume you don't have it at home. You first go and buy. It needs to be sorted, you sort it.
Yeah.
You know, now you may be having your own procedures there because
I had even forgotten about sorting.
because that side maybe you don't have such things. You have
We
some.
don't sort.
You see.
Yeah.
In Uganda, we do all that. We manage to go through that pain,
Mm.
but we do it.
Yeah.
After that, you follow all those other steps left. If you miss one step,
Mm.
have a poorly prepared meal that you not even eat yourself. So you got
Definitely.
to follow these procedures. And because of
Mm.
procedures, you guys decided to start the computer. You are
Mm.
going to start the procedures all through the process.
Yeah.
Because you want to know how is this done. This,
Mm.
the answer comes in procedures. You do this,
Yeah.
do the other, you do this, and this one to achieve this. Then how about the
Mm.
other one? It has different procedures. So computers to work, they should have different forms of procedures, which the user
Yeah.
follow to accomplish a given
That.
task.
Mm.
Then communication, that one we are done with it.
Yeah.
So our next topic will be computer hardware.
Mm.
Computer hardware we shall expand it a bit more than
Mm.
is here. So computer hardware, to just simply say they are tangible components of a computer that you can see.
Okay.
Actually, we say they are physical components of a computer that you can see and touch.
Mm.
They are components of a computer that you can see and touch.
Mm.
There are many. Looking at your mobile phone has the
Yeah.
well. Looking at a laptop,
Mm.
what you see around the laptop is all hardware because you
Mm.
see and touch it. Then
Yeah.
we have different categories of computer hardware.
Mm.
We have what we call input, say, uh, we have different categories of computer hardware. Distinct ones are choose so we have different categories of computer hardware. We said hardware by definition is this. Term is used to describe the physical and tangible devices.
Devices.
Yeah, so when you hear me talk about, I mean interchanging the word hardware and devices. They are the same. They are the same in
Mm.
context. For
Okay.
example, I can say categories of computer hardware. And the first one may be the input devices. So instead of saying input hardware, I can say input devices.
Input devices.
It all serves the same purpose.
Okay.
We have the processing devices. We talk about the output devices. Processing devices and the storage devices, and maybe let's talk about the communication devices. So we are going to look at briefly the communication devices. Sorry, the input devices. Input devices are devices that feed data into the computer.
Come again.
Input devices are devices that feed data into the computer.
Okay.
So those input devices, you can use the word feed or enter data into the computer. For them, capture the data from the outside environment of the computer and then saves it into the computer. Several examples of input devices include
Keyboard.
That's number one. We shall look at
Mouse.
keyboard in detail. The mouse.
Microphone. Cameras.
Yes, cameras. We shall call them digital cameras.
Hey.
You know, there is a difference between these cameras. You know, the other old style cameras, they used to take a photo and that photo could get saved on a film. Do you remember that?
I remember. How did we used to call them? That brown whatever.
It's called the
I'm forgetting it even in Uganda. But I know.
We used to call it film. Now, we always had to wait for the cameraman to go to
the studio.
And then watch the images out of the film.
Yeah.
See, this is the old technology camera. But now with digital cameras, the moment you take a photo, it is saved onto the storage device, like a memory card or any external card, or it saves the image straight into the computer. Like right now, I'm using a laptop. If I enable my camera, it will capture me and save the photo into itself automatically.
Yes.
Or if the mobile phone is the one I'm using, it of course captures the photo and enters it into itself, but specifically on a storage device like a memory card or its internal storage.
Yes.
Another one?
Scanners.
Call them digital scanners. Have you ever seen how a scanner works?
The what?
Have you ever seen how a digital scanner works?
You just put a document on the table and you scan, right?
Yes. You open it up, put in a document, you scan. So what the digital scanner does, it converts a hard copy document into a soft copy.
Document. Okay. Yeah.
HP. I know what change.
Mm?
Okay. Yeah, so we have digital scanners, we have you ever heard of a digitizer?
No.
Did you register for national ID in Uganda?
Hey, I did.
Do you remember that device which they gave you to put your signature to sign with on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they gave you a light pen
Mm.
and then you had to sign
Fine.
digitize.
Yeah.
Now, a digitizer is an input device
Mm.
that allows a user to enter
Mm.
drawings using free hands. So this is a digitizer, this one. So it always works with the light pen. This is a light
Mm.
pen. So, you know, it is very hard for us, the user, to make accurate inputs like drawings, maps,
Yeah.
maybe different sketches using a mouse. But with this digital,
Wow.
it is very easy for us to make
Mm.
accurate drawings using our free hands.
Mm.
That's the work of this digitizer. It is always connected to a computer, and everything you do on this screen here gets saved
Mm.
onto the computer that you are connected to. So it's an input device that allows the user to enter drawings
Drawing.
using free hands. That's what
Okay.
you see in this guy.
Mm.
So all these are digitizers,
Mm.
just like this one is drawing, but using a digitizer.
Yeah.
So other input devices include what? There is a certain device they commonly use in supermarkets. It's called a bar called the reader. So it's called a bar.
Mm.
Yeah. Every time
Mm.
you enter a supermarket, buy, you purchase your products.
You have to scan the code to see
Yeah.
the price.
Each item you purchase has
Yeah.
barcodes on it. And those barcodes have the item name and the price of
Yes.
that item. So the moment the moment they bring the item close to this barcode reader, it's able
Mm.
to read the codes that are on that item. This
Yes.
illustrates it well. Actually, it uses laser beam technology to read. Now, this is the barcode normally that is on the item.
Mm.
This one uses the wireless technology to read disabling technology from what the item has. And then it gets all the input sent to the computer.
Yeah.
See the quantities and the totals from. That's a barcode reader. There are so many
Okay.
others, like a joystick.
By the way, as I was researching last time, I met that thing, but I I did not know what it meant. I deleted it even.
This one, joystick.
Mm,
Which one?
yeah,
This joystick.
because I said, what is a joystick?
Yeah, this one is a gaming hardware, a gaming input device. It helps in, actually it is very fast in entering instructions into the computer. Like for example, when you're playing computer games, you need a very high speed response while you are
Mm.
playing. For example, if you're playing, which game do you normally play? Also, which computer game do you normally play?
I rarely play games.
Now, for those people that do car racing, no car
Mm.
racing on the computer, or playing soccer,
Mm.
the time, for example, when you are racing with the computer, okay,
But we used to play Snake Kenzia, Katota.
pardon?
We used to play Snake Kenzia those days, Kasota.
Kasota. I don't know. Anyway, even Kasota, sometimes when you're starting, it moves
Yeah.
slowly, slowly, slowly.
Eh,
It starts slowly, but as time goes on, it
mm.
it increases the speed.
Yes.
And now time come when you need a very high response,
Mm.
a very high response speed. And in case you make any slow response, you lose the game.
Yeah.
When you're, for example, driving or racing, let me call it car racing,
Mm.
what happens? You need a very fast and accurate response when you're racing.
Mm.
So this joystick is one of the input devices that help in easy or increased interactions with the computer as you're entering in the instructions. So
Yeah.
if for example, you should have, actually it is a bit similar to the gamepad. I don't know whether you've ever seen them.
I'm just seeing them here.
Has controllers on it. This is the joystick, but this is the gamepad. This one.
Mm.
They are also used in game
Yeah.
playing computer games. So they are capable of entering instructions at a very high speed. Even this one is
Okay.
a gamepad, but it is different from
Mm.
a joystick.
Mm.
It's a bit different from a joystick on how they work. Okay, but it is
Okay.
also an input.
Device.
So maybe we shall look at some of the main input devices here, like the keyboard, like the mouse. Others I've tried to explain.
Yeah.
Those that we haven't explained, we shall look at the nearby
Okay.
future. Then we have the other one for the output devices. Those are devices that retrieve data from the computer.
Mm.
Retrieve. So they display data from the computer, or they get
Mm.
data back to the user from the computer. So such devices include
Projector.
projectors,
Let me see what else.
which one else? Have the speakers,
Yeah.
we have printer, we have the plotters, what else do we have? Monitor,
Yes.
have actually let us consider these touch screens as monitors.
Because they do the same role.
Yeah, yeah, the same one, though using different technology. So
Yeah.
those are examples of the output devices. So those devices that get data out of the computer. And,
Mm.
we shall tomorrow come back and explain those major ones one by one in details.
Okay.
And the processing devices, examples, uh, the processing devices are devices that do what?
Processing devices.
Hmm.
Birabidde bannange.
Yeah, these are devices that convert, or we can say they are devices that